Hey guys, welcome back to Nique's Kitchen. Today I decided to do something a little new. So I'm taking the American chicken and waffle and doing a Caribbean twist on it by making a plantain waffle with chicken and a maple jerk syrup. So as you can see here, I have all my ingredients measured out. I'll put all of the measurements in the description below. And then I'm also going to go ahead here and process my plantain in the food processor till I get it to a nice smooth consistency that I want it to. I'm just going to pulse it, and then you'll see that I add just a little bit of milk so that it blends out smoothly the way that I want it to. And then we're all good. Then we're going to start off by adding all our dry ingredients together. I have some flour, some salt, some sugar, baking powder, and then add in egg, butter, milk, and whisk it all together. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in our plantains. Whisk that in until we get it nice and smooth. Might see little crumbs from the plantain, but that's okay as well. Then you add in a little bit of vanilla. Whisk that in so you have all those nice spices and flavors blended into together. As you can see, it's nice consistency, perfect for our waffle. Then we're going to go ahead here, our heated waffle pan. We're going to add in some butter, and I use quite a bit of butter since we're working with plantain. I don't want it to stick. Then I add in about a cupful of the batter into the waffle iron. Use the back of it and just spread it out because I don't like when it's all uneven. Then we're going to close that and let it cook, and then you'll see once we're done we have a beautiful waffle. I did want it a little bit more on the plantain side, but I'll talk about that next time. Then here you'll see I'm showing all the seasonings that I use on my next step, which is the chicken. I already have the chicken seasoned and in the fridge and in buttermilk, as you can see here. I also use some jerk seasoning in it since that's the flavor we're going for. Then we're going to go ahead here and season up our flour with the same seasonings that we used in the chicken, so that way everything would be tasting really good. Once we have our flour all seasoned up, then we're going to mix that all in, and we're going to go ahead, bring our chicken back out. Then you're going to take the chicken from the buttermilk, dip it into the flour, coat it with that. Then I'm going to dip it back into the buttermilk and then back into the flour again, then shaking off the excess flour. Then we're going to repeat this process until we have all our chicken coated in flour. And there we're going to set it aside so that the flour clings to the chicken. This allows for during the frying process, when it goes into the oil, it does not separate from the chicken. Now we're going to fry our chicken till we have a nice golden brown color, and then you're going to set it aside on a wire rack, allowing for it to drain. You don't want it sitting in oil and then it soaks up all that oil. It wouldn't be nice and crunchy. You want a nice crunchy crust, because then you still have to put syrup on it. But look at those beautiful pieces of chicken. Oh my gosh. So then we're going to first let me break off a piece so y'all can see. Ooh, look how nice and juicy that piece of chicken looking. Y'all see my hand shaking because this piece of chicken was hot. So let's move on to our sauce. You can already see I have some jerk sauce going in the pot. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in some honey and some maple syrup, and then we're going to whisk that all together. You're going to have it on medium to low heat. You do not want it too high because you don't want it to burn. Then we're going to let it simmer and reduce until you get it to that consistency that you want it to be. You don't want it to be too loose, as well as you don't want it to be too thick. You just want a nice, perfect consistency. Now, as you can see here, it's the way that I want it to be. It's as you could see it. And look at all those seasonings in there from the jerk sauce. You have that mix of both. Now we're just gonna go ahead here and add it on top of our chicken and waffle. Bad kind of angle, I know. Ugh. But as you can see here, it is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, my mouth is watering right now as if I didn't just bust this up already. But we're gonna go ahead here now and do a taste test. Yeah, when I tell y'all this thing tasted good, I mean, there are two things that I want to change up on the waffle recipe a little bit. I want it to be more of a plantain-y consistency. So I'm going to minus some flour and add in another plantain. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.